So I think that with us, what it would look like with me would be planning game nights together, cookouts, spending quality time, being a partner. I'm looking to start investing in some real estate. I think you'd be the perfect person.
I think I would.
You got a flower dress. I got a flower shirt. Waking up to a good morning text. Sweet nothings throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode where an older man, that's me, Marvin Kane, gives you my reaction to the popular dating show Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette and BM Official. So I actually, as an older man, I pay attention to the body language, the movement that the people are making if they're in front of each other. And I also listen to the verbal conversation that they're having, how they interact with one another. What does that really say about their personal message? But what's very interesting is how I pay attention to the clothing. The clothing speaks volume. I actually give you a good description of what it really says about them, but they may not even know. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And here's Arlette.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
It's still 8 guys.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
She's got a lot going on, and that is a beautiful dress. She is beautifully shaped. She's showing skin, but appropriately. She's very modest, and she's very creative and open-minded. She came here looking for love, but I think genuinely, without any of the stuff and noise. This is a very sincere person. I almost guarantee you that this woman is not going to say, I've not seen this episode, this woman is not going to say she's looking for a man to take care of her. She comes out with confidence and independence. Even her hair is free. This woman is free. She doesn't need anybody. Everything that she needs, she has. She's just adding to her wants, her desire to find a man. Very nice looking lady. And I like her stature. She's straight up and down. So she's in control. She knows what she wants. That's a focus.
Ty Marie,
how old are you?
35.
35 and proud of it because she knows she is a great looking 35-year-old woman. And she does look to me like a 35-year-old woman, but I know some people probably tell her she looks younger. And the reason I'm saying she looks 35 is because you can see the maturity in her face. This is not a girl. This is a fully grown woman.
And what do you do?
I'm a real estate agent, I'm a landlord, and I'm a law student.
Okay, law student. You just started? You're almost done?
No, I'm almost done.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking. I'm an outdoorsy person, a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I want to try anything one time. So, I just like to go outside and just enjoy my life.
Nice. And what do you look for in a man?
I really want a man who is honest. I think that that's very important to me. I would like a man who has a heart for God. I would like a man who I can be friends with, like I can enjoy just doing the little things with.
Yeah.
And somebody who has a plan. I think that that's really important to me. Like I need to know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
I think lately I've become just like more feminine and like enjoying being in my femininity.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want somebody who I can like help support and like just love on and somebody who I can trust to be that person, like be the leader there.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
She's so open. I'm telling you, this is the woman right here. She said everything the way that she needed to say it. I'm excited.
I can't deal with a liar. Like I just can't abide that. Somebody who's not financially kind of secure. They haven't gotten themselves to that point yet.
That's important because she's got a lot going for her. She didn't list that as number one. Just saying it doesn't make her a bad person. It's just how you say it and your strategy behind it. She's a landlord. She don't want no man coming in, sitting on the floor, hit the remote control, playing video games all day long, eating and eating off of her money. She wants to see him doing something too. She's looking for a leader, not a meager. I made that up.
And yeah, I think that's probably it.
All right. Sounds good. So no pop balloons.
Oh.
So I'm going to actually hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm gonna have you pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons.
3 balloons. Whenever you're ready. Head on over there.
Okay. I like
Okay.
it.
2 more.
Him. You gotta get the
Boss
last two
man.
guys.
And 1 more.
So it's not height. White shirt or black and white shirt. It's not pretty.
Okay, we can start down over there first.
So it wasn't height with her. She's genuine. I like this.
All right. Your name and age.
My name is Kwasi. I'm 35.
And Kwasi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just, she's beautiful. I wanted to hear more, you know. So,
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not exactly my type. I like, I see the pieces. I think that's cool, but maybe I would have put them together differently.
Okay.
mhm.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that is a mistake. He's got a gold buckle and then everything else is silver. So you're gonna stand out like disorganized or not knowing. Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
Over here, your name and age.
Bobby, 38.
And Bobby, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's attractive. I was a little iffy on that. I don't know. You said outdoorsy or something like around those natures, and I don't know how much you like to explore, but it depends on what you mean by like high roller coasters or skydiving. It's a big difference. So I just wanted,
A little bit of all that.
yeah, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. That's why. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think just maybe the initial attraction
Yeah.
wasn't there. Like, I don't think that there is anything wrong. Just not what I go for aesthetically.
She don't
Appreciate
like
you. Good
wine,
luck.
but she's
Thank you.
wine.
And then you popped 1 more over here. Your name and age.
My name is Abu Bakar. I'm 38.
And why was your balloon unpopped?
She's a fire. Yes. So she's well put together. So, I like the flower. The outfit is very well done.
Okay.
Yes.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I actually love his outfit. I had to pick somebody, and he was right there, and he was in front of me. So I apologize.
I wish I was there.
I should have, right? No, your outfit's great. Everything's nice.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm glad you didn't.
All right, let's head on back. So we do have 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
So I would like to know what does being with you look like? Like, what does, in your mind, your relationship, how does your kind of day-to-day look like? And how would I fit into that?
Okay. So your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Wade, 40. It would look like waking up together, eating together, working out together, communicating with each other, traveling, just enjoying each other's time.
You said, how would you fit into that?
Yeah, so I would just like to know kind of how I fit into what you already have going on. How would I fit into that?
As far as what do you mean when you say how do you fit into that? Can you explain that a little bit more? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like on your day-to-day, are you waking up and going to work and then expecting somebody to be there when you come home? Or are you like an entrepreneur? Are you expecting for me to be able to meet up with you for lunches? Or kind of what's your...
I work remote, so we could be. What do you do again?
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a law student.
So you kind of free like how I'm free.
Yes.
So I think we'll be able to spend a lot of time together.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm remote.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, thank you.
I like
Over
it.
here, your name and age,
Not
and the
like
answer to her
it at
question.
all.
Lewis, 37. Could you ask that question one more time? Sorry.
Absolutely. Just how would I fit into your life, basically, and how do you picture a relationship?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I work a lot. I'm a truck driver. I do come home every night except for one night out of the week where I have to stay out. But as far as my home life, that would pretty much, if we were together, it would be dedicated to whatever we were doing at that time, whether it was something I wanted to do or something that you wanted to do, because I don't have a lot of friends. I just work. So I just work a lot. So
So he changed that tune on her. See, the other one that he kept using his work. I don't think I really have a lot of time to spend with you. I work 7 days a week. Oh, now you're home every evening except one. Oh, and I don't have a lot of friends. Yeah. When you look at this woman, she'll make you change your mind. She's beautiful. And he's changed his mind and his tune. But guess what? You work too much.
Would be down for whatever.
Okay.
Good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Hey, I'm Keith, 36. That was a big question. So I think that with us, what it would look like with me would be planning game nights together, cookouts, spending quality time, being a partner. I'm looking to start investing in some real estate. I think you'd be the perfect person.
I think I would.
You got a flower dress. I got a flower shirt. Waking up to a good morning text, sweet nothings throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
He's a roommate.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Hello, I'm Antonio. Why am I so hoarse today? Excuse me. Hello, I'm Antonio. I'm 42 years old. And to answer your question, if you're my woman, I would make you a priority in my life. My day can vary from, just based on the kind of work I do. I work in banking. My day can vary from day to day. And I would first off have a conversation to find out, okay, what's your communication style? How should I reach out to you? What days are you free? I would try to build my schedule around you somehow, some way throughout the week. And I would hope that you would like to do the same in return for me. And of course, I would always find time for you, even if I don't have it. You know, if you're my woman, like I say, you're a priority. So I'm like, maybe I could, skip my morning.
He's just overdoing it. He's doing too much. She's not that type of woman. She's a very simplistic lady. He should have stopped when he said, I would make time for you. Boom, go on to something else. No, he's extending that. I make time for you, even if I don't have time for you. I'll make time for you, and I'll do the time, and I'll do to you, and you and Tom, we would be. I mean, he's just going too much.
Run just to go kick it with you. Or maybe, I was going to, go somewhere else, maybe I can, circumvent that or reschedule if that means that, you just want to see me even for a couple of minutes. So yeah, that's how you would fit into my life.
Your name and age and the answer to her questions.
I'm Kendall. I'm 39. And the way you would fit into my life, first of all, I'm a father. I'm an active father. So both of my children are into sports, very active as well. So the way that you would actually fit in, we would communicate to figure out things that we could do together. Figuring out ways to learn each other, right? Because I'm sure you're pretty active as well as a real estate agent, busy. My work life is busy as well. So just figuring out ways to coexist.
When are guys and ladies going to realize that the word busy is a curse word when it comes to dating? You want to shut yourself down? Say, I'm busy. Why does a woman want to be with a busy man? She wants to be with you, not your career.
In the best way possible.
Okay. Can I ask him a follow-up?
Yes.
You said you have kids. How many kids? Oh, I'm sorry. You said you have kids. How many kids do you have?
2 boys.
2 boys. How old are they?
My oldest is 12 and my youngest just turned 9.
12 and 9. Okay. Yeah. And they live primarily with you?
We split between me and their mother.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 week on, 1 week off.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Let me have you pop 2 balloons.
Well, just come on down. You're going to get baby dad's got to go. Yeah.
Okay. And 1 more.
I hate crazy hair, man. Right. You standing right in front of him. Truck driver. No way she ain't going up top. Are you serious?
All right.
Because
So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think she's an attractive woman. I like what she said when she first came out, and nothing bad to say.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Why'd you end up popping his?
Yeah.
It was just eye contact for me when I was looking at everybody. I think the other guys were giving me like intentional eye contact, and so very attractive. I like your tattoos. Like I'm here for it. I think
He's not attentive. So even though he works remotely, Man, I've been that guy who works remotely. I mean, I work remotely now, and but I'm older, so I've learned the lesson. He's in his 30s. He's learning the lesson, and I think he just did that. When you are home and your girl is home and you're finished work, get away from the computer. The rest of you've been on the computer all day long. You could look at your Facebook account between accounts and business stuff. Now at night it's her time, but he's the guy. He wasn't looking at her, so he did not make her a priority. She will not be a priority, and that's what she read. Wow, what a big miss.
Want to feel seen. Okay.
Thanks.
She said,
Thank
"I
you.
wanna
Good luck."
feel seen."
Thank you.
Then you pop one more down over here. All right. And why was your balloon unpopped?
I like what she was about. She works hard. I mean, real estate and law, that's huge. So, and obviously aesthetically pleasing.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Thank you. Well, after you said that, I don't want a man that wants me for working hard. So there's that. But also, I think
That's interesting. So I do believe, and she did say something earlier. She's looking for a man that she can give him support with his goals and his ideas. So she's taking care of herself, but she's open to this man branching into her life and taking what she has and making it stronger. So like she said, she's looking for a leader. I think these guys forgot that part. She wants a leader.
his kids, I have a daughter. She's a little bit younger. I just think that would be a lot to kind of meld. They're a little bit older. My daughter's 6, so just yeah.
Understood.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Yusuf.
All right. So we've got our 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Hey, are you guys all from Phoenix?
No.
No? Can I find out where they're from?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You want to know where they're from and that's it? Nothing else?
No, but at first I want to know where they're from.
Okay. And what else?
I want to know where you're from, and then how do you feel about like long distance? And how much time do you expect from somebody?
Okay. So where are you from? And how much do you expect from someone? Like how much time?
Yeah, time-wise.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
As far as long distance, it doesn't really bother me because for what I do, it kind of helps my situations because they're not expecting me to be with them every day. Because sometimes I might work 13, 14 hours, depending on where I have to drive to, stuff like that. Was there something else to that?
That was mostly what I wanted to know because you're a truck driver, so I know that your time is.
Yeah, so long distance really. Some of my best relationships have been long distance relationships, so it's not a problem for me.
Cool.
What about over here?
I'm from South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Very, very close to Miami, about 30 minutes.
All right.
And I'm sorry, you said how the time?
Yeah. How much time are you looking like to commit, and how much time are you looking for somebody to commit to you in the relationship?
I hope this answers your question. Just talking on a daily basis, and building a partnership, and I mean like for the future?
Yeah, just like
Like how much
starting
time can
off-
I give?
Yeah, how much time can you
Oh.
give, and how much time do you expect? Like, do you need somebody who is like good morning text, good night text, is there with you all the time, or are you know?
I got it. Okay. I like to give what I get, and vice versa. So basically, I expect to speak with you every day. Let you know that I'm thinking about you. Plan a trip. Where are you from?
Boston,
You're a Celtics fan?
obviously.
I'm a Knicks fan.
That's unfortunate.
I know. But no, with my work schedule, it allows me to. I work for the county.
I don't think he understands. I think this is the type of woman because she's very independent. She's gainfully employed. She's not looking for a babysitter. She's not looking for that man that's, hey, what you doing? He calls every 2 or 3 hours. She's not looking for that. I think she might like the truck driver because he's not going to be like too demanding of her time. And, she's a beautiful woman. Who would want to be with her like 24/7? But that's not what she wants. She doesn't want to be smothered at the same time. So I think he just messed up on his answer.
So I work with traffic. I'm a traffic maintenance engineer. So I work on cameras on the road, underground cables, traffic devices, pretty much. So I drive around my local city and highways. So I'm able to talk and communicate whenever I like.
Okay.
For sure. I'll be available.
That's good. And what about over here?
Okay, well, I'm from Oakland, California, and as far as like the time I expect, I know you're a busy woman, and now I found out you have a daughter. I'm all like, hey, give me whatever time you have, because I understand that you have priorities, professional, and also you have a whole life you have to look after. So I get that. As far as my time goes, my day's pretty open. I pretty much run a set schedule. I have one daughter. Shout out to Irish. And is at Prairie View A&M. She's 20, and so she's my only child, and she's good. She's a super responsible young adult. So it's not like I have to look after her and make sure. Well, I do have to look after her, but the thing is that now that she's an adult, she's adulting very well. So to make a long story short, I'm open to whatever time you have to give. I understand that you have priorities in life and things you need to do. And just let me know what you need from me and I got you.
Not what it is,
All right, time to pop one balloon.
That's the white shirt you got to go. Between him and you're keeping the truck driver, you know that. Hell yeah, he's stringed.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She is very aesthetically pleasing. I'm not going to lie. She walked around the corner. I was like, wow. She's definitely someone I would definitely go after. But thank you for hearing me out.
Wow, so polite. But see, men love to tell women how beautiful they are. That is just a part of what it is to be a man. And she likes hearing it because she knows she needs a best friend. A best friend can have anything he wants from her. So, guys, tread lightly.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Thank you. California, I think,
Okay.
has a lot to do with it. Like, I don't know realistically how often I would go to California.
Yeah, that Boston flight from Oakland would be a lot.
Yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. So,
and those plane seats does not fit good with my height. So
fair enough.
So I get it but I feel like if somebody is worth it, then I'll make that effort. I have maintained a long distance relationship before from California to Florida, and we made that work, And so I feel like personally, like if somebody is worth the effort, then I'm going to make that effort. So you could have said you lived in Timbuktu or Ouagadougou or something. And if I felt like you were worth it, I'd have been on that flight to Ouagadougou. But like I said, thank you so much for considering me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Okay, our two guys left. Any questions for her?
Yeah,
You ready? Okay.
back to you.
Sorry, start over. The mic wasn't on you.
Yeah, I wanted to flip your earlier question back on you in regards to like how do you view a relationship? I think you asked us like what was the question you asked us earlier? It was like
how do I see a good relationship is what you want to know?
yeah, you know what? Let me scratch that. How would you pour into a long distance relationship?
Okay. So you're in Florida. I go to Florida all the time. So I don't necessarily see Florida as like long distance in that way. But with that being said, I think I'm a person who really pays attention to the person that I'm with. Like I like to read my man. And so I would like to fill in whatever like gaps in whatever spaces that he needs. So if he's a person that needs a lot of time, then I need to figure out a way to give him a lot of time. And I think,
Really?
if he's a person that's kind of hands off and can do his own thing, like I'm also okay with that. And just kind of
It's him.
just fill in, I guess.
I appreciate you.
His answer was they were what she wanted to hear. So she's flexible. So I was wrong. I got that wrong. Because she's gainfully employed, she got so much stuff going on. She still will make time with the man that she chooses to be with him to meet his demand for time. And she wants him to do the same for her. So I thought she would be the type of woman that would be like, oh, I can't call you every day or text you every day. She really wants it. So she's a romantic. He's definitely a romantic. We saw that in other shows. Now, the question is she going to pick Kim or the truck driver? The truck driver, nah, it's not going to work out. And he didn't come with the right type of respect. He's got a shirt hung around his behind and holy jeans. That doesn't work for me.
It's a
All right.
Any questions here?
As far as a relationship goes, obviously we would start off kind of not that far apart because, like you said, you're in Boston, I'm in Cleveland, it's not that far. If we were to come together, what would coming home to you be like? Because I know you seem very career orientated, and I just was wondering what that would look like.
Like, what does it look like every day? Like, how does every day?
He just lost her. I'm going to tell you on what. He said orientated. This is an educated woman. I mean, all of these guys have messed up on certain words, but you can't make up a word. He just made up a word, orientated. Dude, that was the wrong way of pronouncing, like, oriented. Say oriented. Might be too late. We'll see what happens.
My life look?
Yeah.
Okay. It depends. So I'm doing a lot. I have a lot going on, but I also am very much in charge of my schedule and my time for the most part. I like to cook. I like home stuff. I very much also like to go out. But yeah, if it's on an everyday basis, like if we were to be living together, I think it would just, like I said, my daughter's young, so coming home would be, I'm probably cooking dinner. I just got some ducks and a chicken. So, yeah. So right now I've just been taking care of them. I've been hanging with my daughter, making sure that my house is in order. I own my house. So just taking care of all that kind of stuff and kind of pretty chill for the most part, unless we're going out, in which case I want to go out.
Okay.
Yes. All right. It is time to pop a balloon.
Sorry, truck driver.
Okay.
She likes his height, but look at how he's dressed. I know I'm right. You're going to pop the truck driver. I was so...
Bring that balloon back, sir. Go ahead.
Now I don't know.
Really?
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful. I love the curly hair. I love that she's career oriented. I liked a lot of the things that I heard from her. I'm a single dad. I do have a 10-year-old daughter. She lives with me full time. So I think we kind of could connect there. Could have. But we popped my balloon, so yeah.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Was it the time? It had to be with the time. Because he was stumbling on that question earlier, and that's when I thought she wasn't going to pick him. I just knew she wasn't. But then she kind of flopped back, saying that she would spend time with the man that she likes and all this kind of stuff. If he needed more for time, she would make herself more available. That's when I thought she wasn't going to pick him.
I really was just like, I'm going to try something new. I lived in Florida. I love Florida. Like I said, I go out there a lot.
Really?
I think everything that you said was pretty dope. I didn't know that you had a daughter. I wish I kind of knew that because that's cool.
Should I get my balloon back?
Somebody got to get popped.
This is true. This is true.
But yeah, so he has beautiful eyes. I like how he talks. He's very intentional. He makes great eye contact. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. It was just, yeah.
I hear you. It's all good. I appreciate you for even considering. And who knows what may happen in the future? You never know.
Thank you. All right, I'll have you join us over here. Come on up. All right, so you'll stand on this side of me. Okay, any final questions between the two of y'all before we determine if we got a match?
I am so shocked. Like, it's... The world is just a completely different world. Principles. A woman like this, I think she may see, wonder what does her father look like? Because this guy is just, he's a truck driver, which is a great job. These truck drivers make $100,000, $200,000 a year. And he's working 7 days a week. He's taking advantage of everything. And he can travel and go where he wants and do what he wants to do. No doubt he owns his own truck. So he's making the money, right? He's making probably a lot more money than she's making. So he's got it going. But his outfit says, look, I'm just going to come out here. And I guess he said, be myself. So he being himself may work out. Wow, this is amazing. All right, let's see how this ends up.
How do you feel about like men with kids? Because I have 3. They're all older. My oldest is 17. My daughter is 12. My other son's 14.
I'm probably gonna have to pop on
I
that.
understand it.
That's
And why was that a pop?
I want to thank you for that, because if you would have told me to jump today, I wouldn't have asked how high. I would have said, how long do you want me to stand up there? So thank you.
Okay, and why was that a pop?
it wasn't that you have kids. I think it was just the age. I think your kids are getting older and kind of like out the house, and my daughter's still young. And so I don't want to like hold anybody
She should have got his balloon the other one back. Oh my gosh, that's just messed up.
else back, and I still am in like family mode a little bit. So I think that's
Can I say something?
sure.
That's all none of my kids live with me. They all live with their mom. And I want a family. So that kind of hurt to hear a little bit, because I do want a family. I actually want more kids, because I was raised in a 2-parent household. My parents were married until my mom passed away, and I don't have that, and it bothers me that I'm raising my kids the way that I do. So I am looking forward to having a family one day. So
All right. Thank you so much. You go ahead on back. Uh-oh.
That's a gold point. I love this. Dude.
Come on up here. Come on up here. All right. So I'm glad you brought your own balloon. That ain't never happened before. Now, are you here for it?
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Me too. I'm here.
All
I
right.
ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Well, this is the first time this
But I
happened.
do have one question
Yeah.
though. How's your co-parenting relationship with your daughter's dad?
Truthfully,
The truth.
it's not great. It's not great. I wish that it was better. I wish that things were different, you know. But I think in life I'm really happy, and I hope he's happy. I think he's happy. And he's present in her life, so I'm not gonna, you know, I can't knock him. He's present in her life, so that's cool.
So no drama?
I mean,
Well,
as
like,
far as what?
as far as like a new man in your life?
Oh, no. Him and I, yeah,
That's done?
that's been done. Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
No, thank you.
All right.
You good?
I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Hell yeah.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a man. I'll take this mic. Y'all can go on up.
She has no idea what she's in store for.
Make some noise for them, guys.
This was like such a band. Hurricane best too.
That was amazing because he's a romantic. And she needs that romantic. She needs that guy. He's got a great job. He's in Florida. He's working all over the state. Well, in the lower part, Fort Lauderdale. But he's working all over the place. He's doing good work. She's a real estate agent. She could be a real estate agent in Florida. I mean, she's constantly down there. She said she just wanted to do something different. But that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm enjoying that. So I guess the moral of the story, these people need to ask more of the right type of questions. Like if there are things that deal breakers, that's a good question. What's a deal breaker? 2 or more kids? 3 or more kids? 3 kids? That would have been something to put out at the beginning instead of bringing it as a deal breaker at the end. But I didn't see her with the truck driver. If he's not going to have any time for her, she wants to be with a man that's going to help her feel like a family. I think those two will be good forever. I cannot wait for the follow-up show And 90 days, we'll see what happens. All right, folks, if you like what you've seen, share it with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, help our channel grow. This was really, really, really awesome. So thank you for watching. And as always, remember this: